One thing that I see a lot in um, in a lot of discussions is there seems to be this common meme where people talk about how you shouldn't let other people get to you. You shouldn't, um, anyone who's mature or well-rounded, is totally impervious to the comments of others. And there's sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And but I suppose there's a certain truth to that. But I feel like by making it a taboo to feel insecure, to have your feelings hurt and stuff, it in a sense kind of pathologizes it to a greater degree. Um, and for a long time, I did try to like bottle it up, pretend like other people didn't affect me, and what I find uh, you tend to do as a result of that when you're sort of denying that part of you is it can make you kind of an ass to other people because then you can end up tearing down others and be like well, hey, I've got thick skin, so you should have thick skin too. And there's yeah. And I think when people do that, I think they're kidding themselves about having thick skin. They're just kind of um, they're suppressing the pain that they feel from others and making it worse. And so I've gotten on this thing where I've gotten to a point where I'm secure enough to admit that when I'm insecure, where I can admit that I sometimes get my feelings hurt by the comments of others. That I that the comments of others sometimes rile me up or piss me off, make me depressed. And conversely, I often find myself, fishing for compliments and trying to look for the, trying to look for others to praise me, and you know, um, it's not that I think, you shouldn't get to a point where this sort of stuff doesn't get to you, but I mean, I feel like getting to that point is a journey, and a lot of people who just try to psych themselves into it end up doing a lot of psychological damage. And so I'm kind of healing that part of myself by recognizing that I'm not impervious to words. That that sometimes I do get offended, and I do um, take things personally, and realizing that it's a work in progress to finally overcome that and transcend that part of myself. And so I think that any sort of a thing where there are a lot of these ideas where you can sort of realize it's philosophically first, and you think that you can just adopt it instantly, not realizing that it takes a lot of psychological work to actually reach this point. And so, I aspire to that kind of uh, stoic position where where you're not upset by the words of others, um, but rely only internally for your own happiness. Um, so and similarly, I that's why I kind of have a problem with those who like Cashify talks about, you are already that, you're all, a lot of them talk about you're already enlightened, you just don't know it yet. Well, wouldn't knowing it be the enlightenment? Yeah, and it's not just knowing intellectually; it's arriving at that point where you realize it. And so, yeah, I think in a sense, if you try to get too far and sort of storm the gates of heaven by trying to uh, fake your way into a sort of state of mind that you aren't really ready for, you end up doing more damage than good. So I guess that's my thoughts for now. Peace.